When you think about Minecraft cyberpunk style, what do you see? Particularly, what do you think about when you hear Cyberpunk Cyberdocks? Well, in today's episode, we're going to find out. So I didn't know this, but apparently we have a trial chamber like right below or at least adjacent to our cyberpunk city. So that's kind of cool. Wait, am I passing right by? I thought it was right here. Oh, I'm literally right above it. Okay. But welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Afterlife. We are getting resources for our next project, which is the Cyber Dock. And man, let me tell you, it's really, really hard to get all those resources together. Let me turn my night vision on because that'll be our best friend right now because we're not equipped to go in there right now. So I'm just going to honestly dig the outside of this trial chamber because I just need the tuff. That's all I need. I just need the brick tuff. But yeah, trial chamber, literally. But that is correct, ladies and gentlemen. Today's plan is to build our cyber dock. And with that comes the resource collection. I think kind of what I do need to do is kind of get a haste beacon around here just so we could dig up all this stuff because we do need a lot of resources for our cyberpunk city. And yes, we did dig up stuff for the creeper farm. We already ran out of tuff, and that's kind of awkward. So definitely going to have to go fight a wither at some point. I don't know if it's going to be this episode or not, but yeah. I'm just going to keep collecting away and getting these resources just so that we can start this dock. All right, here's the resources we got for that haul. It was actually quite a bit. We got like a full shulker box full of tough bricks. Then a little bit here. Obviously, some of this stuff was stuff I already crafted before, but it's a ton of it. So, and it's all the resources that we need. This, clearly, I did collect this from the creeper farm, but the rest of this, most of it was from our collection over there. But that's kind of, I think that's all the resources we need for this thing. I mean, I'm going to find out. Well, let's talk over this. So this dock, we're going to make a dock here, and the landmass is kind of going to go up probably more to this level here. This level, or I think it's this level. I did a lot of Axiom work in creative and made a little bit of a terraform design. It does go across the coastline in creative, but for now, we're kind of just focusing into this general section here. I'm going to have to move our happy gas because he's going to kind of get in the way. But yeah, like I said, it's going to kind of go in this general vicinity here, and then kind of end over here. The idea is this is supposed to be the nice area of the Cyberpunk dock. You know, in Cyberpunk, they have this... I'm going to sleep while we're talking about this. In Cyberpunk, they have this very nice modern look mixed with a little bit dystopian. So things are kind of falling apart. This dock that I designed, it's not falling apart. But, ladies and gentlemen, I thought it would be fun because Miney is actually building a kind of offshoot of the cyberpunk style we're trying to do. It's basically solar punk, and it's kind of a light version and more or less, probably less dystopian version of punk in general, at least futuristic style. So I thought it'd be cool for me and her to kind of just talk through both our builds with each other on camera. So here's that.
So welcome to Miney Island.
Yes.
Welcome to Miney Island.
Yes. This is Miney Island. Okay.
The plan. Okay. Well, so I built this museum, which is, I guess, technically solar punk.
I like the rainbow. I didn't realize there was a rainbow on the...
I know. Isn't the glass work fun?
Glass.
I really
That's
love
cool.
It. I love it. The interior's not done at all. But the exterior is good. And then obviously, like, I need to do so much terraforming. But if you look over to the left, you see the ugly tree farms and creeper farm. Do you see all that?
Yeah, I do.
So that is going to be a like solar punk. Like, I'm gonna cover those farms with skyscrapers, but so it is. We are building very similar, except for my stuff is all bright, like bright white, like a lot of white cyans and like lines.
Right.
Like colors.
And then mine is just black and RGB colors. That's the equivalent.
Yeah, and I'm really enjoying doing the style. I think it's fun. But I know you're doing a city, so I am also going to have a little bit of like a city skyline, if you can imagine those farms.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
Covered in skyscrapers. And then there's moss farms and stuff too that I also need to cover. Like, all of those farms are so ugly, and I'm just going to cover them all with like city builds. And then on the back side of the island is where I'm actually probably going to like live, and that'll be more like cozy.
Like how big is, like, in general, are you building? Like, are you building from here to like the back of the island, or the whole island is just going to be something?
I think, okay, so if you look at the farms, like, I think that section is going to be like, quote, like the city section. And then back behind this museum a little ways back is the plains biome that I'm going to do more of like a farm, kind of like more country vibes. So I'm going to have all of that on the same island, which I think
I almost said Frostpunk, but what did you say the style was? Like
I believe, well, okay, so our mutual friend Virtual called my spawn house Solarpunk, which I had never. I was calling it Tech Scrap something punk. I can't remember.
Tech Scrap
Punk, and he said it was Solarpunk, and so I googled like Solarpunk, and when I saw those images I was like, ooh, I like this, because I love plants and flowers and colors, and so this image came up as a Solarpunk build, and then I brought it to life in Minecraft. But so yeah, I'm going with Solarpunk, unless there's a version of Cyberpunk that's like light Cyberpunk.
I could. I mean, so Cyberpunk is interesting because it's like yours is not dystopian.
No,
mine is definitely the dystopian.
Okay, mine's like the ideal. And I guess it does a little bit have like a future, like a retro futuristic kind of vibe, like what people thought the future was going to be.
But it wasn't.
But it's not. Like, they're like, oh, in the year 2000, builds will look like this. And they don't, like.
Yeah, the Cyberpunk is probably more of what it'll look like. I ain't gonna lie. And you did, like, this. I was noticing this. The gold on the inside, like, you use, like, gold and then, like, is that yellow sand or is that concrete? Or not yellow sand, sorry. Orange sand.
Yeah, so I did a gradient within of solid blocks, and then without is this very thick glass layer that let me put all these cool squares, like kind of suspended. I think it looks so cool.
I always have a hard time with gradients because I'm always looking at it directly, and I'm like, this looks ugly from up close.
Oh yeah, up close it's disgusting. But if we back away, and I got to cover mine with glass, which was also nice.
That makes sense.
It's kind of like I guess more of like a modern art sort of museum vibe a little bit. Like if you imagine like displays and I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, yeah. I got you. I get the vibe. That makes sense.
Especially with all these glass squares. I think it's very...
Oh, you layered it. Okay.
It's super... Look at it. Look how thick.
I'm starting to learn... Yeah, I'm starting to learn texturing with glass because I started doing it on... actually, we'll talk about when we go over to my base. That glass can kind of make things look even more interesting.
Yeah, so... I did a little bit of like smoothing with glass with these edges here. I don't know if you can see it. Like,
oh yeah. It
kind of just like smooths it together. And then for the rainbow effect, I guess let me sleep. I don't have a bed. You sleep.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. I don't either.
Oh no! Wait, I'm checking. Oh, I have one.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so in here, there's like
Wow.
an outer layer with the color and then an inner with the white, because white glass behind colors kind of makes the colors pop a little
Mind you,
more
this is
from the
basically a
outside.
mega base in itself.
Do you think it's that big? I saw
It's
your
that
comment and I
big.
was like, it doesn't feel that big to me. Like,
I guess there's not a lot of texturing in it, so it's not as
no, it's very
hard to do that, but
simple, I guess. And like
okay.
part of the vibe of it is because it is a museum. Like museums have a lot of just open
Right.
space. So that's kind of what like
Your thought was.
I'll have all my displays in here eventually,
Mm-hmm.
like showing off the collection. So like it'll have things in it, but this is I mean mostly the vibe.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There is one layer below us that I guess I like blocked off.
Oh.
The green room.
Literally the green room.
This also I was trying some stuff with squares. I don't know if you can see it on these walls.
Oh yeah,
It's
I
very
kind of do.
modern.
It's very subtle.
It's modern solar punk, if that's a thing.
Okay. Okay.
But
Use
yeah.
moss. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, no, this looks really great though. I love what I'm seeing. I'm excited to see what you do with the coastline here.
Yeah, I'm excited to work on it. I've got so many other projects
Things
in
you
front
gotta
of it,
do.
but it's a good problem to have. Oh wow. I thought I saw it finished, but I guess I didn't.
Oh really?
You only got like halfway on stream then, right?
I did. Well, I built the rest of it while everybody else was doing the streamathon.
Oh, okay. I do remember in your video thinking it was cool. Wait, where's the part that I... Oh yeah, this eye part was cool.
Yes, so
it's a lot taller than I thought.
this is the first Cyberpunk tower. It's very brutalist, clearly. And then there's like, you remember that time we talked about glass? I kind of used glass to like...
I love glass.
Add this cool... It's a weird effect.
I like it.
Because it's like black on black, but like, I don't know, it kind of gives like a three-dimensional look. So it's not just a flat wall.
I really like how the lava lines cross over, and then on this side, there's this eyeball.
And then the lava, I probably shouldn't have used lava.
Why?
It's a little dangerous, but do you have a bed on you by chance?
I do remember.
Okay,
wait,
good.
Did I move it? Hold on, it's in here. I got it.
I run away to go sleep.
I hear a lot of mobs, but
I haven't lit up the caves at all. You may not rest now. There are monsters there. Just come over here. It's light enough, I think. There you go. Yeah, so this is like the starting. A lot of people have been saying this, and I don't know if it's true. Does it look like the Xbox 360?
Yeah, a little bit it does. But I didn't.
Okay.
Until you.
Until I said it. Okay, got it. Cool. I mean, I'm fine with it looking kind of like.
Googling one just to.
Really Googling it.
It would look more like it if you moved the eye like towards
down,
like above the door. Yeah.
Yeah,
if
I got you.
The look you're aiming for.
Oh no, it was totally unintentional to make it look like an Xbox, but I think it was Viper and Tink were talking about it. They're like, "Oh, look, I like the Xbox 360 look," and I was like, "Oh, it does look like the Xbox, especially with an X on the side."
Yeah, but it doesn't have orange on it, so it's not the same.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
So I really like the sidewalks and this little road too.
Yeah, I straight up took the sidewalk, probably designed from Tink. Yeah, so this is like these lodestones are expensive. But yeah, this is kind of starting the foundations of the place. And then my plan is to like make a cyber dock over here, like kind of by where this oil rig is. And the first part of it that I'm going to build is like a nice version of it. And then as the coastline goes, like it gradually kind of becomes dystopian and broken and falling apart. My storage room is in there. And this was the first thing I built. And my plan is to like make like, I don't know what you'd call them, but like reservoir guard posts across the coast to like put behind this oil rig. I'm basing it off of Cyberpunk the game, and in the game there are like these big rectangular giant things in the ocean. I don't know if it's like guarding, like military guarding, like so like it guards off like from like foreigner kind of thing.
Okay, like
In a
keeping out
sense,
like other boats or whatever.
it's like a drone
Oh, okay.
like thing. I don't know what I would really call it, but something like that. Can you see the Can you see the? You can't
I was about to ask you. You're gonna cover that?
Yes, I'm going to. That is a plan. I'm probably going to put like a giant barge. It's like a hovering, you know, like those big tanker ships that have like crates and stuff.
Yeah.
It'd be like a Cyberpunk version,
ships.
except it'd be up in the sky. So I'm also building a floating thing again this season.
Okay. That'll be cool. So you'll have like a whole coastline, and then like how big is the city gonna go? Like
I mean, this goes back quite a bit, so it would probably be more like, I want to say that this is the cutoff right here. Like there'll be a big building here, but we'll see how long it takes me to build it.
Yeah.
Because there's like a ravine over here, and I kind of was like, oh, I could do something really cool down here. Oops, sorry.
Ow.
I was doing the Minecraft thing where you click and point out what's happening, and you watch right in front of me. So, yeah, but this is supposed to all be like terrain, terraformed and stuff. So, but yeah, there's like a ravine over here that I'm not sure what I'll do with.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's like a big ravine.
That goes so far. Wow.
It really
cool.
It goes so far that I've seen diamonds down here and picked them up. That's the idea. Mine's a lot more dark and moody, I guess.
Yes. Mine's very well. I mean, okay, if you look at your oil rig at the very top, if you take away the two dark towers,
yeah,
those are kind of my colors, like white, lime, light blue, cyan.
And a little bit. Yeah. I see it. So you can use like a bit of your style in my style. It's like a pick and choose kind of thing, I guess.
Yeah. It sounds like it's gonna be really cool once you get the dock in and like start tying together the land and the sea.
Yeah, I've already designed it in creative and it looks pretty good. So, and I have an idea. So this is actually something I'm probably gonna do similar to what you do with like the glass. There's gonna be like a light beam going up into the sky, kind of like it's not an advertisement thing, but it's more of like a light fountain.
Okay.
With a bunch of colors, and it kind of like spirals up.
Oh my gosh, I love spiraling colorful glass.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of work with glass this season, and
I love glass.
I'm
I don't know.
Definitely pushing out a comfort zone.
Did you do Cash Bash this last time?
I did, yeah.
I failed miserably, and I got to the part where it's like, oh, sell me your favorite block, and I was like stumped. Like, I don't know what is my favorite block.
Really?
And then I thought about it longer, and I'm like, I think it's all stained glass.
Oh, really?
The whole kit. I love glass. I don't know that I've ever built anything that doesn't kind of have a lot of glass.
You did. I mean, you did last season. Was it the barn that had the glass on it?
My greenhouse.
Your greenhouse. Yeah, your sugar greenhouse. Yeah. That I think you started using a lot of glass for that.
That's where it kind of, I think, sort of started for me because I really layered like that. So I showed you the 4-layer thick museum walls.
Right.
That greenhouse, I think, was 5 or 6 layers thick. It's just so fun how you can like layer it and you get different shades and like different colors. Like I love it, and I'm happy. Like I'm happy to see a lot of glass. Viper showed me his dome, and if you look up, if you go to his island and you look up in his dome, there's like a glass layer on top of the ceiling, and it like looks so cool.
Nice.
Because it changes the colors of the blocks behind it in like kind of a cool way.
Right.
Even looking at yours, you can like it changes the deep slate, like depending on which glass.
It definitely does. It would be very flat if I didn't have this on here. So
yeah, it's cool. I'm excited to see it come along, and I think it's funny because we're gonna have 2 city skylines.
City ones that are probably drastically different.
One's dark and one's light.
Oh yeah, totally. But yeah, thanks for coming by. It was exciting to see your build stuff too.
Yeah.
I just thought we'd chat through them.
I'm excited to see as they develop. Maybe we could like do this again, like in the middle or
Oh
something.
yeah, like
Like,
halfway through. I'd love to do that.
yeah, that'd
It'd
be
be fun.
cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that was pretty fun. Honestly, I think it was really cool just to kind of get an idea of what Miney's thought process was in her builds, and then kind of go over line a little bit too. I don't know. It probably would be something pretty cool to like have us come back when we're both like halfway through our designs. I think that definitely would be a cool thing to do. But ladies and gentlemen, it is time. I have the resources collected. I'm pretty sure that all of this is all we need, and it's time for us to build our cyber dock. And there we have it. We have part of the dock started here. You guys could kind of see the foundations of this design here. I kind of basically did some tough mixed with a little bit of glow lichen on this, which looks pretty nice. Not a ton of texturing. I mean, mostly it's just, you know, tough bricks and then tough itself. And then the nice thing with glow lichen, oh, hello, dolphin. You're just making me like float like crazy. The nice thing with glow lichen is that it lights up, and also at night it gives a nice little glow effect, which is pretty cool. Here you can kind of see that it's a little bit of a dark path pattern. It's a little bit of polished deep slate, polished brick, and then deep slate cobble mixed with a little bit of smooth basalt. And I think it looks pretty nice. You'll notice that the wall is dirt up a bit here because we're going to make a retaining wall. That is what was going to happen next. We're going to put a little bit of a staircase up here, and then we're going to put a nice little projection fountain here at the top with a little bit of colors with glass. So pretty excited about it. But that's what we're going to do next, so let's continue. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. The dock has begun development here. We kind of have it started. This is the nice portion of the dock. As I mentioned a little bit earlier, my plan is to gradually deteriorate the dock as we go across here. You'll notice that this is kind of edged off here, kind of just to set up. I don't have the design ready for it yet. You'll also see that there's a giant wall of dirt here. And that is just because I don't want any mobs. And this is all going to come up to that level, and the portal will come up as well. I'm planning, hopefully, to make it line up with the roadways here. And I think it'll work pretty nicely. We got our nice little light advertisement beam. We need to do some pathways here. I'm thinking that this will be a little mini park, and then we will start building buildings here. So it's all coming together nicely. It looks pretty cool. At nighttime, it's actually pretty dope as well. I will probably have to hide some lighting here and there just to make sure that it is mob proof, because we don't want to deal with mobs. This is definitely slowly but surely turned into a mob farm. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for me today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Next episode, I think the plan will be to we'll probably start setting up another set of buildings right around here by the park, and gradually make our way to making this city more and more cyberpunk and dystopian. But I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe for more content, and I shall see you guys in the next episode.